Lindsey Vonn, the renowned Olympic skier, has opened up about the severe injury she sustained during the 2026 Winter Olympics, sharing a striking image that reveals the extent of the damage to her leg. In a candid post, she described herself as truly bionic now, showcasing an X-ray that depicted her fractured bone held together by an intricate arrangement of plates and screws. This visual testament to her resilience highlighted the complexity of the repair work needed to mend her shattered tibia. She expressed profound gratitude to the medical team responsible for piecing her back together, noting how one doctor performed an outstanding job in the primary procedure, while another provided crucial assistance during the surgery. The image, accompanied by videos from her hospital stay, painted a picture of an athlete in the midst of a challenging recovery, yet determined to push forward. The injury itself occurred in a moment of high-stakes drama on the slopes. During her downhill event, Vonn experienced a devastating crash just seconds into her run. The force of the impact resulted in a left tibia fracture, a type of break that can be particularly debilitating for someone whose career revolves around speed and precision on snow. In the immediate aftermath, she was swiftly airlifted from the course in Italy, a necessary measure to ensure she received prompt medical attention. Once at the hospital, the extent of the trauma became clear, leading to a series of interventions. She underwent multiple surgeries in Italy to stabilize the fracture and address any associated complications. These procedures were critical in preventing further damage and setting the stage for her long-term healing. Upon returning to the United States, Vonn faced additional surgical needs. The transition back home marked a new phase in her recovery, but it was not without its hurdles. She provided an update on her most recent operation, which lasted over 6 hours, indicating the meticulous nature of the work involved. Post-surgery, managing pain proved to be a significant challenge, slowing her progress but not extinguishing her hope. She mentioned being on the verge of discharge from the hospital, emphasizing a step-by-step approach to regaining her strength. This gradual mindset is emblematic of the mental fortitude required in elite sports, where setbacks like this test not just the body but the spirit as well. 4 days following the incident, Vonn remained confined to a hospital bed, unable to move freely. The immobility was a stark contrast to her life as a world-class athlete, accustomed to pushing physical limits. Yet being back on familiar soil brought a sense of comfort and renewal. She extended heartfelt appreciation to the medical professionals and support staff in Italy who had cared for her during those initial critical days. Their dedication ensured she was stable enough to travel and continue her treatment elsewhere. This acknowledgement underscores the collaborative effort behind an athlete's recovery, involving teams across borders and specialties. Beyond the physical toll, Vonn revealed a deeply personal layer to her ordeal. In the midst of dealing with her injury, she suffered an emotional blow with the loss of her beloved dog Leo. The timing was heartbreaking. The day after her crash, Leo's health deteriorated rapidly. He had been battling lung cancer, having previously overcome lymphoma, but his heart could no longer sustain him. From her hospital bed, Vonn had to say goodbye to her companion of many years, compounding the pain of her physical trauma with profound grief. She admitted to struggling to accept his absence, describing the period as one of the hardest in her life. The convergence of these events left her feeling an overwhelming sense of loss, as if multiple pillars of her world had crumbled in quick succession. Leo had been more than a pet. He was a constant source of support through Vonn's ups and downs. Adopted during a previous injury recovery, her second ACL tear, he had been by her side for over a decade. During times of immobility, like when she watched Olympic events from the couch, Leo provided comfort and companionship. His presence lifted her spirits during low moments, offering unconditional love that helped her navigate the emotional roller coaster of professional athletics. Their bond, forged through shared experiences of triumph and adversity, made his passing all the more devastating. Vonn reflected on how he had cuddled with her, making her feel secure and cherished, a reminder of the non-athletic joys that ground even the most driven individuals. This recent injury was not Vonn's first brush with serious setbacks. Just days before the Olympics, she had torn her ACL in a competitive race. Despite this, she chose to press on and participate in the games, demonstrating her unyielding determination. However, she was quick to clarify that the ACL issue played no role in the crash that led to her tibia fracture. The accident stemmed from a minor miscalculation, a mere few inches off her intended line, causing her arm to catch on a gate and twist her body violently. Such precision is the essence of downhill skiing, where split-second decisions and razor-thin margins separate success from catastrophe. The resulting fracture was complex, requiring ongoing stabilization and multiple surgeries to ensure proper healing. In expanding on this narrative, it's essential to consider the broader context of Vonn's career and the sport itself. Downhill skiing demands an extraordinary blend of speed, technique, and fearlessness. Athletes like Vonn hurtle down mountains at velocities exceeding highway speeds, navigating gates and terrain that punish even the slightest error. Her history is replete with victories, multiple Olympic medals, World Cup titles, and records that have cemented her as one of the greatest in the discipline. Yet, this legacy is intertwined with injuries, from knee reconstructions to fractures, each one a testament to the risks inherent in pursuing excellence. The 2026 Olympics, held in the picturesque yet unforgiving Italian Alps, amplified these dangers, with courses designed to challenge the world's best. Recovery from a tibia fracture is a multifaceted process. Initially, the focus is on surgical intervention to realign and secure the bone fragments. Plates and screws, as seen in Vonn's X-ray, act as internal scaffolding, allowing the bone to knit back together over time. Post-operatively, pain management is crucial, often involving medications, ice therapy, and gradual mobilization. Physical therapy follows, aimed at restoring strength, flexibility, and balance. For an athlete of Vonn's caliber, this rehabilitation is intensive, incorporating specialized exercises to rebuild muscle and retrain neuromuscular pathways. Nutrition plays a role too, with emphasis on bone-healthy foods rich in calcium, vitamin D, and protein to accelerate healing. Emotionally, the journey is equally demanding. The loss of Leo added a layer of complexity, forcing Vonn to grieve while immobilized and in pain. Pets like Leo often serve as emotional anchors for athletes, providing stability amid the nomadic lifestyle of training and competition. His passing,